Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining us on the Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, your guide through the latest happenings in the world of business. New research from MasterCard, which surveyed 600 Jamaican adults, showed that 50% of Jamaicans surveyed considered that using digital payment methods reduces the need to carry physical currency, while over 52% are enticed by the swift processing of transactions. Additionally, 29% find appeal in the global acceptance of digital payments for online purchases. Furthermore, 93% of respondents consider security important or very important when choosing how to pay, with 71% consistently opt for the most secure payment method available. 27% of surveyed Jamaicans have already enabled two-factor authentication to protect their transactions. The Factories Corporation of Jamaica says it has had to acquire additional land to facilitate more commercial spaces at the Morant Bay Urban Center in St. Thomas, currently under construction. The project, comprising 436,000 square feet, will see more than 50 public and private sector entities erecting structures and creating an estimated 3,000 new jobs for residents. Managing Director of the PBCJ, Dr. Donald Farquharson, says the demand for space has been exponential. At this moment, we have over 150% demand for the space here. That's over 70 potential clients. So the issue of demand is so high that we have had to purchase an additional 10 acres next door, which we expect to do phase 2. So at this point, the issue is not really clients. He said the board of PBCJ has also decided to designate 20% of the 436,000 square feet center for businesses indigenous to St. Thomas. During trading on April 12, 2024, the top 3 advancing stocks covered the finance and food sectors on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. ISP Finance Services Limited shares advanced by 15.86% for a $4.18 price increase to close at $30.53 with 3 shares traded. Spur Tree Spices Jamaica Limited shares advanced by 11.11% for 25-cent slight bump in price to close at $2.50 with 93,534 shares traded. Jamaica Stock Exchange Limited shares advanced by 8.88% for 90 cents upward movement to close at $11.03 with 211,603 shares traded. On the declining stocks that traders experienced on April 12, 2024, the top 3 losers covered the investment, microfinance, and insurance sectors. First Rock Capital Holdings Limited US dollar shares declined by 15.71% for a 1-cent slippage to close at 4 cents with 3,000 shares traded. Iron Rock Insurance Company Limited declined by 12.7% for a 32-cent price drop to close at $2.20 with 1,770 shares traded. Lasco Financial Services Limited declined by 11.64% for a 22-cent downward movement to close at $1.67 with 7,225 shares traded. Over on the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange, trading on April 12, 2024, registered a volume of 149,549 shares, crossing the floor of the exchange, valued at $2,042,880 Trinidad and Tobago dollars and 86 cents. National Flour Mills Limited was the volume leader with 38,408 shares, changing hands for a value of $84,400 497 Trinidad and Tobago dollars and 63 cents, followed by Massey Holdings Limited with a volume of 36,150 shares being traded for 157,405 Trinidad and Tobago dollars and 76 cents. Moving from the money moves of investors, executives, and companies, we turn to the Forex market. On April 12, 2024, the Bank of Jamaica reported that US $42.10 million was bought from Forex traders, while US $31.45 million was sold to Forex traders. Buying directly from the Bank of Jamaica, foreign currency traders sold the US dollar for $156.18 and bought the US dollar for $153.67. The difference between the buy and sell rate was $2.51, which represents a profit for Forex traders for every US dollar traded. Canadian Forex traders earned a trading profit of 38 cents from transactions with the Bank of Jamaica. The Canadian dollar was sold for $113.45 and bought for $113.07. For traders looking at the British pound, they pocketed a profit of $5.25, selling it for $194.60 and buying it for $189.35. For our credit report tip of the day, it is important to have different types of credit options so that you can reach your financial goals. In order to determine which type of credit option is right for you, schedule a chat with your banker. Here's how to do it. Call or email your banker to set up a time to talk. Ask if you can discuss ways to make your credit better. Pick a time that works for both of you and mark it on your calendar. This is the most important and basic step in building your credit portfolio to meet your financial needs while being responsible in paying the debt back. Before we end the business report, let's take a look at this Young Boss feature with Danita Rodney.
The sweet and spicy we all love. I love making pepper sauce, but I don't eat pepper. I'm afraid of pepper. But my partner, he loves pepper. So I always make pepper sauce for him. And how the business idea came about, I was working somewhere that I was very unhappy there, and I don't know, it just come in my head, why not try like a pepper jelly, so I just write it down. I went home the evening and I Google it, YouTube, because I never know, the idea just popped up in my head. I was in bed one night and the name, I wanted to use my nickname, so hold on. My nickname is Puggy, so I wanted to use Puggy Peppers Jelly, PPP. I was like, no, my sister said no. So the name of the business is Sweetie's Gem. And Sweetie is the name of my grandfather. He died in 2017. And Gem is the name of my grandma. She died last year. So my sister said, why not use both? So I said, how are we going to combine both? So, we're playing with the names until we get Sweetie's Gem. And the slogan, the sweet and spicy we all love. Of the two, my grandfather, Daddy, he was the sweet one. And my grandma, she was the spicy, feisty one. So everything just mixed. I'll make some batch and it will look red, some will look green, some will look yellow, because I don't put any color in it. It is just 100% natural, 100% Scotch bonnet pepper, because that's what I use. So it is all natural. It has been good. They call me the pepper lady whenever I go. I haven't had anybody that taste it and like, this not taste good, or everybody love it. My partner is very supportive. He's very supportive. So when I started, I was a bit doubtful, but as I said, he's a pepper person, and he said to me, you know, this tastes really nice, and you know, try it, make other people try it and hear what them say. And yeah, my favorite part is telling people about my product. Yeah, that is the favorite part. Go ahead, just do it. It makes no sense you sit and you have doubts, or what if this don't work out. And to be honest, I've always wanted to have my own business. I try enough something, I'm not going to lie, like a whole heap of something, but this is what works for me. And I think because I love making pepper sauce, yeah, this is it. I'm just online. Just online, yes, at Swiddys_gem. That is SWIDDYS_gem. The number is there as well. You can call, and I do delivery, and for now it's free. So yeah.
And with that, we wrap up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams. Appreciate your company. Stay well informed, stay ahead of the curve. Until our next update.